If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button. It really does help me out a lot. And of course, subscribe for more FIFA 22 content, Road to Glory, play reviews, you name it, we've got it. If you do need any coins, head over to u7buystore.com. Use the code TVM at checkout for a discount. The link is in the description. What is going on, guys? Tim here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Road to Glory. I think, don't quote me, I think I've got 3 games to show you, and then we're going to jump into what I think, don't quote me, I'm going to build with regards to my team. No, that's not it. That is the team that we're going to be playing with in the first 2 games, I think, and then the third game is a co-op game, I think. Again, don't quote me. I've got no idea what's going on. It's not like it's my video or anything. Anyway, comment section. Let's dive straight into it. Some nice things from some nice people. The stadium thing, right? Yesterday I played someone with terrible pitch paint, right? Hate it with a passion. Boring first half. That's why you're seeing some halftime stats straight away. Shot says, when you play away matches, you play in your opponent's stadium. So obviously you see their tifos, net colour, stadium themes, and what have you. So unfortunately, pitch lines comes with it. The problem is, last year it didn't. EA came out and said you will always see your pitch paint regardless of your opponent. So if your opponent put pink pitch paint on, that's difficult to say, you'd only see your own. So if you had purple, you'd always see purple. This year, for whatever reason, it hasn't gone like that. I don't know whether it's in pitch notes to be changed, but we haven't had the update today. Tuesday is normally the day for updates. Haven't had it, so don't really know what's happening there. PC have had it, so we'll have to wait and see. Aiden has caught up with the series, really enjoying it, and loves the no-nonsense approach. That's exactly what you get from me. I'm not going to stand up and scream when I pack Van Dijk. Just saw him on the screen. Why not? I haven't actually packed Van Dijk. Give it time. Maybe. We might do. It would actually come in handy if I packed him, because he would work into something that I'm trying to build. Maybe. Yeah, you're going to get me blaming myself a lot. Me calling myself crap at the game. Very rarely will I blame the game, because 9 times out of 10 it is my fault. This guy, if he didn't have Messi, he would have been dead and buried by half-time. I didn't actually score, I don't think. No, I think I do score by here, so it would have been 1-0. But he basically, right, he relied heavily on Messi. If he didn't have him, there was no way this guy would have been anywhere near me in terms of scoring goals and what have you. He just kept feeding it to him, and in a way it helped, but there's only so much you can do. If he gets the ball to Messi on the edge of the area, that's it. It's kind of game over. He scores another goal. I want to show you this, by the way, because it looks like the ball just fell to Alaba. I actually nodded it down purposefully to Alaba, and you can see, because I knew Firmino wasn't going to score from there, so I thought, well, I'll try and nod it down and see what happens. That works a lot in this game. Not nodding the ball down necessarily, but playing the extra pass rather than going for goal. Always looking for one more pass seems to be a way to score quite a few goals. I think my opponent scores here, and it's my fault. It's terrible defending, and I think, like here, I should have kept going with Messi, and I didn't. I stopped. Then I dragged him close with second man press, and by then it was kind of game over. I've tried to position myself in a way to stop the cutback. He didn't need the cutback. I forgot he had Messi, and that was it. He scored. Well, like I said, if he didn't have Messi, that wouldn't have gone in. Like, he would not have got into that position. He carried him. That's what we're trying to go with. Give Mostovoy a go. I'm thinking Mostovoy is that is he the Russian Heroes player? I actually really like the look of him. I'm thinking about it. I kind of not disregarded. I just forgot about him. I looked at him the other day when I was looking at Morientes, and I thought about it, and then I completely forgot about it. But he actually would fit into the system that I'm trying to build. Although there is a particular player that I want to bring into this team, but it's meaning that I have to change a lot, and I pretty much have to use one player in particular, and I'll show you that in just a second. I'm not going to buy it just yet, but Lord Farquaad said, that's a damn magnificent stadium. If you're talking about mine, thank you. If you're not talking about mine, then I do not agree with you. Are you going to start doing strict reviews and daily content? Strict reviews? Do you mean player reviews? I've noticed that it's only been Road to Glory videos lately. Yeah, so as mentioned before, I don't Look at that. Look at this insane substitution. I give the ball to Wilfred Zaha. He's been on the pitch 3 seconds. Plays the best pass you've ever seen to Mertens, who just taps it in. Fantastic, fantastic sub, if I do say so myself. We win the game 3-2. I wouldn't say it was justified, because it could easily have ended in a draw. Probably should have ended in a draw, to be fair. But I'm glad I won, because he just literally just abused Messi. And I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't do the same. I would. But it satisfies me greatly when someone has like one big catalyst player in their team and all they do is feed him the ball and they win. It annoys me when that happens. It just joys me so much when I beat someone like that. So yeah, with regards to player reviews and stuff, I'm not saying I won't ever do it. There will still be some like squad predictions. I'm going to do some sort of scream prediction, I think, in the next couple of days. It might be tomorrow, I don't know. But I don't really have the time to do as much anymore because this isn't my main gig. So yeah, I will do when I can. But if you only see Road to Glory, just know that that's all I had time for, essentially. Sometimes I don't even have time for the Road to Glory, but I make time. So we'll see what happens going forward. There might be, I think there's going to be a period in January where I'm probably throw a little bit more time into YouTube. But at the moment, it's Q4 for, you know, selling. So it's kind of like taking over my life, which is good because I do enjoy it and it earns me the money. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. This game went 2-0 up. And then he managed to somehow scrape one back. And I say somehow because that was quite literally his first shot, I think, which was a little bit annoying. But as annoying things go, we get a very, very lucky break here. And I say lucky break, I mean, it's kickoff, right? So you've got to take it with a pinch of salt. But we did score straight away from kickoff to sort of put us back in, you know, in a winning position. And we are comfortably within Division 4. Not that you can get relegated from Division 4, but that's by the by. So, before I show you what I'm hoping to do with the team, it's not original, by the way. It's probably what everyone else has done with the team. I do have a preview pack, which I always forget to do, so I'll remember now. And it's a board. Is it worthy to be... No, it's not. I was going to say, is it worth me opening? Because it could have been another English Manchester City player that would have been worth buying the pack for, Kyle Walker, but it wasn't, unfortunately, so there we are. As you see on the right hand side, in fact, going to show you. So this is the new stuff that EA have released. That's what they called it, the new stuff. What is it, customization bundle thing? I don't really know. Just, you know, cosmetics essentially. I have no idea what Killer Villa is. It could be an Aston Villa fan club for all I know. I've got no idea, right? I have no idea. But I really like the kits. I really like the sort of black, pinky, retro-y looking kit. That was my favourite. Why did I buy the white one? I bought the white one so I would be forced to buy this one at some point. I said to myself, if I got promoted to Division 4, I'd treat myself and buy a kit, and I did. If in the future they bring out kits or banners or stadium themes or even one of these like custom bundles and they allow us to buy them with FIFA points, I will probably do it if and only if I like it. If I don't like it, I won't buy it. I'm not going to buy it for the sake of it. I would really rather not use coins, but I really did like that kit. I'm a massive fan of like 80s looking stuff, and that is just that screams 80s. I don't care what Killer Villa is, but it just screams 80s. So I had to have it. I had to have the white one. I will buy the black one at some point, and we'll have those home and away, maybe. But yeah, I like this as well. Like I said, I've got no idea what it is, but I like it anyway. I'm not going to buy things with coins if I can help it, like I said, but I just really liked it. I will buy cosmetic stuff with FIFA points. I hope that's okay. It's not really like it's not a pay-to-win thing. I can understand why people would be like, oh, I don't really want you opening packs with FIFA points. Although it is my road to glory and I'll do what I want, but at the same time, I won't be opening packs with FIFA points, but I will potentially buy some cosmetic stuff at some point. Quick update for those of you who care, I suppose, with regards to the season progress. I am level 25, or level 24, about to hit level 25 in 800 XP, thereabouts, and we are 10,000 away from the Premier League pack. Now, unfortunately, or La Liga or Bundesliga, of course, but unfortunately, what day is it today? It is Tuesday, I don't know if I can get there by Friday. Because, of course, that's when Ones to Watches leave packs. I don't know if they're going to replace Ones to Watch with something immediately, whether they're going to put the whole thing in packs for a week. I don't know. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there within that time. I need 10,000 XP, and I don't think I have enough sort of available, really, to hit it. We'll see. If not, I'll just have to keep the pack for another time. Let's have a look at the team and what I kind of half hope to do with it. This isn't finished. I haven't fully decided. I will probably change like 9 players. I don't really want Kanate there, if I'm honest, but I need the link to Paul Pogba. And I can't think of another way to do it without either spending stupid money on someone like Rafael Varane, who I wouldn't have the money to buy because I'm buying the other players. And I'm fully aware that there are 2 players blatantly out of position. Raheem Sterling is a left wing and he's currently right mid. And Dembele is right wing, currently left mid. But again, I can't really see a way to do it. I mean, I know I could put Vinicius Jr. there. It doesn't interest me. Don't want him. Would happily play with Dembele. Not that he really does it for me either, but I would much rather have Dembele than Vinicius Jr. And I've been through it. I've had a look at all the players. The other thing I could do is get rid of Kanate, put Rudiger in there, drop Werner down, and then play Pogba off chem, just so I have a better defender. And rather than play Werner off chem, I play Pogba off chem. That's something that I probably do. I thought about it earlier. I was playing with him in co-op, and he's actually really good, Rudiger. He kept stopping Messi. And I was like, you know what? I need someone who can stop Messi, so that could be decent. Alaba's off chem, fully aware. Don't know whether I'd rather use him or Militao. Can't quite decide. Really wish that there was a really good Brazilian centre-back from the Premier League. Thiago Silva's good, but he's not. His pace is horrendous. If he had like 65 pace, I might consider it. 55, no. It's just too slow. So I need someone with a bit of pace there. At the moment, I use Alaba. I might switch him out for Militao. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. I really want De Jong, and I mean, obviously the link there, kind of a no-brainer, but I have been seeing a lot of good things about Depay. 5-star skills, very handy. Of course, with Dembele in there as well, Paul Pogba, they all have 5-star skills, very nice. Very good looking player. His stats are nice too, get it? He might be in form, so there is a fair chance we could go for the in form. Might be too expensive, not sure. Dembele is expensive. Both Dembele and De Jong are probably the only 2 players in the game to have gone up in price in the last, well, since launch. I sold my Dembele when I packed him for crazy money at the time. It was about 50k, 55k. Thought, banging, he's only going to come down. The market is plummeting. He is now up quite a lot, actually, which is really irritating because now, obviously, I want to buy him. Obviously. So, yeah, there you go. So, 73-ish thousand coins is what Dembele is going to cost. Sold him for like 55 and he's going to cost me 70 plus. De Jong is even worse. The other day, I looked at him and I completely disregarded him as an option. He was 90,000 coins on PlayStation 2 days ago. Now, 115-ish. So, 15,000 coins more expensive. And you know full well, when I buy this guy, 2 days later, he will be half the price. I'm fully aware of it. Not a massive fan of buying gold cards for stupid money, but at this point, I feel like I'm going to have to. I've been playing some very good FIFA the last couple of days, by my standard anyway. Being patient, holding the ball, not being stupid with it, not like passing it around like an arse, but, you know, looking for gaps. If there's no gap, go backwards, switch it to the opposite side, basically playing football. And it's not something I'm used to doing because FIFA's not really a football game. It's an arcade, you know, ping-pong simulator most of the time. This year, bar the delay in passing and the sheer number of obnoxious interceptions, it is actually a very good representation of what football is. I'm really hoping that they don't nerf and destroy it with this update that they've got planned or have done. I like finesse shots the way they are. I don't particularly score that many. I've scored one with Mertens in my last solo game, and I can't remember the last time I scored one. previous to that, so I don't really score them that often, but I like the fact that they're there. I feel like if they take them away and they nerf them completely to the point where you just can't score them anymore, it's not a viable option, people are just going to sit in their own penalty box, and it's going to be FIFA 19. But the difference between this game and FIFA 19 is FIFA 19 had the El Tornado cross that actually worked. This game, you don't have that, and if they take away long shots, people are just going to sit deep, and you are going to be seeing a lot of 1-0, maybe, if you're lucky, 2-1 games. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. I'm thinking those three are going to come in, though. De Jong, Dembele, and Depay. The team will be on 100 chem, I want to say. It might not be, actually, which would trigger me slightly. I might have a little look and see what I can do. It's going to sound really stupid, but the annoying thing about this team is I've packed Paul Pogba. He's the only reason why I'm sticking with a Premier League. Well, apart from having, like, requiring a Premier League centre-back, he's the only reason why I'm sort of entertaining the Premier League up here. I'd be more than happy to switch into something different. Like, it's really annoying that I've got Mendy over here, and I've got... I tell you what I could do, though. I could do this. Get rid of Sterling. Like, I do really like Sterling, but like, there's no like need for me to have Sterling there. But then the problem I have... Yeah, see, it just doesn't... I mean, I could do that, I guess. And that. So now that Dembele is on chem, he's on chem... I could maybe move Sterling into a centre mid, but then they're both off chem. What was the point of me doing that in the first place? He's now completely non-existent, and I would need to put someone else there. I could get rid of Alaba. See, there's just so many things I could and could not do. I don't really know what to say. I mean, obviously I wouldn't stick with Romero and Kanate, but you know, you get the idea. I mean, I could maybe switch into something a little bit different. I'm going to have a little play with this, because you know, maybe I could put Alan St. Maxim in there. Get rid of him, put St. Maxim in there. I think he's quite cheap now compared to what he was. Like, he was a stupid price, but I think I might be able to... I mean, he's only 79 rated, but he's about 10k. Okay, for a 79 rated card, not ideal, but 10k is... It's not 100k, so I could maybe do that. I don't know. I'm going to have to wait and see. I am going to have a little fiddle around with it. I thought I was happy. Turns out I'm not. So I'll have a little rejig. I mean, I don't actually have to have wingers at all, I guess. I could get rid of Dembele and put someone else in there, go into a narrow formation. I'll still play 4-2-3-1, but yeah. I apologise. I started this video and I was like, hey, this is the team I'm going to build. In the next game, you'll see me play with it. And it turns out, guess what? Don't have a clue what I'm going to do. I'm going to get De Jong and I'm going to get Depay. And that's pretty much as far as I've got. I will keep Pogba. Obviously, I'll keep Mendy. And we'll see where we end up. But it is a shame Varane moved to Man United, really. Because if he'd stayed for Madrid, I don't think he'd be as expensive as he is. And we could get him in there with some change. If I bought the Varane in the current market, he would just cost me too much. All my coins would go, and I'd be in trouble. I wouldn't be able to buy who I want to buy. So currently, he's 316k. That's essentially all my budget gone. I could sell my ones to watch investments or discard them or whatever, and probably afford to buy De Jong. Depay's not that expensive, but then I cannot buy Dembele. Absolutely not. And then I'm kind of stuck, and I don't really want to be spending all that money on one defender. So, we'll see. I apologise. I've made a catastrophic mistake in making this video. I should have really thought it out a bit more. If you have any suggestions based on who you know I want, so I want Depay and De Jong. Wouldn't mind having Dembele in there, but we'll have to try and work out the rest of the team. I want to keep Mendy in there because he is actually very good and he's untradeable. If I could sell him, I would, but I can't, so it is what it is. Maybe I could just play him on 7 chem, we'll see. But if you have enjoyed this, you want to drop your suggestions in the comments, feel free to do so. Next time you play, I will either have used your suggestions or ignored them completely, and we will have some qualification gameplay. And fingers crossed I'm better this time than I was first time round. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.